At this point, come on. If it's me against the world, I'm not scared to go against the world. I'm not gonna back down, oh, is this person, nah. If y'all saying forget me, I'm gonna say forget you too. And have it go, be a one-man army, come on.
Shakur Stevenson has the boxing world buzzing once again. Known for his evasiveness in the ring, Stevenson has failed to evade the verbal punches from boxing critics lately. In today's video, we're diving deep into the recent drama surrounding Shakur Stevenson. From his stealthy defense to the heated exchanges with various online personalities, we're breaking it all down. But before you get tired of me talking, here's the real question. Is Shakur Stevenson turning himself into the Snoozefest king of boxing? Let's get into it. Shakur Stevenson is a name that's been making noise in the boxing world for many reasons. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, Shakur has been a standout talent from the very beginning. A silver medalist in the 2016 Olympics, he quickly rose through the ranks. Known for his exceptional defense, pinpoint accuracy, and ring IQ beyond his years, Shakur has often been compared to some of the sport's greats. With all that skill and success comes a different kind of scrutiny. While Shakur's technical abilities are undeniable, some fans and critics argue that his fights lack the kind of excitement that keeps people on the edge of their seats. This has led to a growing perception that, despite his dominance, Shakur might be slipping into the role of boxing's Snoozefest king. For many fans, he's simply not delivering the thrilling performances that make boxing must-watch TV.
Them niggas dish you. The nigga Tank actually said, before your fight, look for the curtain because the tickets may not be sold out. So they try to put the curtain around the top row so that it blacks out and it looks like it's sold out.
Recently, Shakur found himself in the middle of a heated exchange with online personalities Cameron and Mace.
I think I'd be remiss if I don't. Any message for Cam and Mace? Y'all been going back and forth a lot over the last week.
Fuck them old niggas. Them old niggas, they ain't got my respect. Fuck them.
There you go.
The two hip-hop legends, now hosts of the popular sports show It Is What It Is, didn't pull any punches when discussing Shakur's fighting style.
Yo, these niggas keep talking about the sweet science. Listen, boxing is also entertainment. Let me school you, nigga. So when you get in the ring, you're not entertaining. We don't want to keep hearing about the sweet science. We're looking for entertainment. We're paying bucks for entertainment, nigga. And you're not entertaining. And somebody got to tell you this. I know you flipped out on Tim Bradley, tried to say they paid him to say that. I know you said that Bob Arum panned the cam on people leaving out as you was fighting. But listen, if the fight was smoking, nobody had to walk out. You should not be the main event fighting like the undercard. Your fight was like the undercard. All the smoke was before you. So they need to rearrange how you're going. You're like a headliner that really need to be the opening act. And
Mace didn't hold back, calling Shakur's fighting style boring and saying he doesn't want to watch him fight. Shakur, never one to shy away, clapped back, taking a shot at Mace's rap career, calling it a failure, and pointing out that Mace is now more famous for his podcast than his music. Cameron unapologetically defended his co-host and fellow peer.
He is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
yeah, because you don't got no offense. You all defense. You got to win. You got to let your hands go.
Secondly, you think we respect you, nigga? I thought what we said yesterday was polite. I thought it was nice. I thought we said it the best way. I said, look, we acting like the nigga lost. He still won. It just seemed like he lost. Yeah, because it's the nigga, you're boring. Nigga, you might as well have lost, nigga. You might as well put the last two fights under L. You fucked that chicken up.
This back and forth has stirred up its fair amount of tension, but it does raise an important question. Is Shakur's style truly boring? Or is there more to his game that fans aren't fully appreciating? Maybe the issue isn't that Shakur is boring, but rather that the subtleties of his style are lost on casual viewers. In today's highlight-driven world, it's easy to overlook the brilliance of a fighter who prioritizes winning over wowing.
What's your thoughts on the boxing public saying that Shakur is boring and that his style is not the most sellable style? What are your thoughts on that?
My comment on that is a lot of people don't understand the art and science of boxing. You know what I mean? Those who really know what boxing is about would compliment Shakur on his style and not being able to be hit and not get hit. You know what I mean? That's a sweet science. of boxing, but those that's naive or those that, don't understand the depth of boxing, then, you know what I mean, they got the right to have an opinion, so it is what it is.
Boxing purists often argue that Shakur's ability to dominate without taking unnecessary risks is a testament to his skill. His control of distance, his timing, his ability to nullify his opponent's strengths. These are all qualities that might not jump off the screen, but are incredibly difficult to master. But are these qualities, unique as they may be, enough to fill seats in the crowd?
Corporations want to put asses in the seat, and you can't do that, bro. Nobody's paying for. First of all, you're fighting for free. All you gotta do is turn the channel you're on. We ain't gotta order it. We ain't got a pay-per-view, nothing. Nigga, flick the channel, that nigga on. There's no pay-per-view.
As if the drama with Cameron and Mace wasn't enough, Shakur Stevenson has also found himself at odds with former world champion Andre Berto. The feud started when Berto publicly criticized Shakur's style and performance, suggesting that he needed to do more to captivate fans' attention. Berto's comments weren't exactly polite, which caught Shakur's eye and led to a public exchange of words.
I put it out there in a way like, listen, bro, don't get out of character. Don't let these people try to bully you online. The game is fickle, but still try to sit back and understand what they are saying, but take it in your own way and look at your game and be like, okay, I kind of see what's going on. Because it still is the entertainment business, it is. But like I said, the game is fickle. You go out here and you put on another great performance,
forget all about it.
They're gonna be right back on the bandwagon.
So
that's how I put it out.
Shakur was clearly taken aback by Berto's approach and expressed his frustration, stating that if Berto truly wanted to mentor him, he should have done so privately, rather than joining the ongoing chorus of critics on social media.
Why did you respond the way that you did to Andre Berto?
After my fight, it was a lot of people, with so many different things to say. And I felt as though with Berto, he jumped into the crowd. And if he was trying to get a message to me and him talking the DM several times. We talked in so many different situations in the DM. So if he was really trying to get a message to me, he could have just DM'd me and we could have had a conversation, what you just said. But he jumped into a crowd where everybody else, boom, shot here, shot here, shot here. Everybody's throwing their shots. And I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like that was the right way to go about it, especially if you want to be looked to me as an OG or a person that I can't respect that.
Despite the public spat with Andre Berto, Shakur Stevenson isn't opposed to receiving constructive criticism, especially when it comes from well-respected figures in the boxing world. In various interviews, Shakur has expressed his openness to feedback from those who have earned their stripes in the sport. The distinct difference for Shakur is how these individuals choose to deliver their opinions.
The older generation they've been showing love. Like how you or Roy, y'all give criticism, but y'all show love at the same time.
Roy Jones Jr., a boxing legend known for his incredible career and technical prowess, has offered Shakur insights and critiques that Shakur values.
He's got to figure out how to use them feet a little different.
Is he the best defensive fighter out of all four of them?
Right now, defensive, yes, because his defense is with his feet. That's what people don't understand. Defense isn't with your hands, it's with your feet. And he has the best foot defense of the game. Mm-hmm. So if he uses it for defense, when it's strictly defense, yes. But when you want to make it offensive, you can't do the same. You got to cut it in half. And that's the only thing he had a problem with. Once he learns that or figures that out, he gonna be a killer.
Would the skill he has now make him the best out of them four?
Right now, no. Because some people gonna say, boy, and the reason the rest of them don't want to fight him is because they know he know that back foot game so well that he's not gonna engage until he wants to engage. Mm-hmm. And that's a good thing too. But for the fans, and to be
not right now,
the ratings, you gotta be able to engage when they need you to engage. Mm-hmm. You can't, and you're gonna become bored. So he's not boring unless you don't understand boxing.
Right.
You understand boxing, he's not bored at all. He's doing some good stuff.
Yeah.
But when you look at it from a fight fan perspective, it becomes boring because he's not ever taking that risk to do something off.
Yeah.
He got to be a little bit more of a risk. But he got to learn it with the feet so he knows when and why he's taking that risk.
The This willingness to engage with and learn from respected voices in the sport speaks volumes about Shakur's commitment to his craft and his desire to continually improve as a young rising star. This contrasts sharply with the public criticism from figures like Berto, which Shakur strongly feels was less about constructive feedback and more about fueling a public spectacle. It's clear that Shakur's approach to criticism is nuanced. He welcomes it from those who offer it in a respectful and constructive manner.
People that reached out to me, like the Zab Judas or the Paulie Malinagis, they not going on social media with it. They, yo, such and such, you feel me? So I think y'all doing it the right way. I take it better from when somebody reach out to me personally. Like I'm gonna take it way better. So all of the OGs should just know how to do that instead of, jumping in the crowd.
Though Shakur Stevenson's style is being perceived as boring, it's important to remember that his technical prowess and skills make him one of the most elusive fighters in the game today. A prime example of this is his recent performance on July 6, 2024, against Artem Kharitonyan. In this bout, Stevenson demonstrated why he's regarded as one of the best in the sport. Despite the criticisms, his victory over Kharitonyan was a testament to his exceptional boxing abilities. Shakur Stevenson showcased his superior footwork, elite boxing IQ, and defensive skills throughout the fight. His ability to control the ring and anticipate his opponent's next move allowed Shakur to dictate the pace of the match from start to finish. A very long finish. As Shakur Stevenson continues to collect victories inside the ring, he appears to be losing the fight as an electric entertainer. However, this lack of knockout flair hasn't slowed down the potential lineup of hungry opponents. Despite the unenthusiastic opinions of the general public, several high-profile fighters, like Vasily Lomachenko, William Zepeda, and Tank Davis, have all expressed interest in putting Shakur's boxing skills to the test. Admittedly, the verbal exchange between these various boxing camps have been far from pleasant.
In there, nigga! In there! Me and you! Why you always fighting? Let's go right now! Let's go! Come on here! Let's go! Come on! Yeah, pussy, once again. What happened? He got tough outside the ring, but I told him let's set a fight up.
You think you can make that fight with Turkey LLC?
I mean, I would love to make the fight, but it don't seem like he want to fight me. He want to fake like he want to fight me outside the ring.
Are you going to sign with Eddie Hearn, Sugar?
Hey, I'm working.
Terrence, so out of 150.
Lomachenko, known for his exceptional technical skills and footwork, presents a strategic opportunity that could highlight Stevenson's adaptability and challenge his defensive prowess.
Where is William Zepeda?
That's the
Bro,
that's
where
the fight.
is he?
That's the fight we need.
William Zepeda, with his aggressive style and high punch output, would test Stevenson's ability to handle constant pressure and powerful attacks. Offering an exciting clash of styles, Zepeda has made it clear that a match against Shakur is worth its weight.
I think he called out Shakur Stevenson. I just wanted to see.
Te escuchó llamando a Shakur Stevenson.
Sí, ya queremos las mejores peleas, queremos destacar más en el boxeo, enfrentar a los grandes nombres y pues hay que reconocer que Shakur es uno de ellos.
Yes, I want the big names in boxing. We have to recognize that Shakur is one of those big names. I want to show what I'm about and what I'm able to do, and I believe that Shakur is that person that I need to prove for me to get there.
If promoters weren't an issue, there was nothing to get over, who would you want if there was nothing? It was just completely up to you.
Me and Tank Davis, I want to fight the guys that's going to come to try to fight me, to try to win, to make sure they got stuff to lose too, just like me. My guys that want to just come here and just be a part of the show.
Can you send a message to Tank Davis?
Get ready.
Undoubtedly, Tank Davis, renowned for his explosive knockout power and marketable presence, represents a high-stakes showdown that could become a major pay-per-view event, pitting Stevenson's technical precision against Davis's power. While many argue that Shakur doesn't stand a chance against Tank's power, others claim Stevenson's ability to avoid being hit would frustrate and deflate the relentless approach of Davis. When confronted with a possible matchup, Tank Davis had this to say.
I wonder, Shakur is a quick boxer, a good guy, but do you think he would engage you enough that'd make it an entertaining fight? Or if you fought him, do you feel like it would be a bad fight because you'd be chasing him all night?
You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight now or later.
Despite Davis's confident deflection, any real sign of a solid contract between the two fighters has yet to form.
Only thing that I heard was they was trying to I guess they wanted to make the fight, and we just told them to send an offer. We ain't hit nothing back yet, but like I said, that fight is gonna happen. I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like the fight is not gonna happen. Me and him is the best. We the best fighters coming up. Best fighters at the 135-pound division. There's no way of the fight not happening. So I know fans want to scream and just say all of these things. This guy's ducking, this guy. They want to find a person to say that somebody's ducking, but I ain't scared to fight him. He's not scared to fight me. And it's going to be a hell of a fight when the fight happens.
Each of these matchups holds the potential to elevate Shakur Stevenson's career and further explore the full range of his boxing arsenal. But what's standing in the way? Could it be something bigger than his lackluster fighting style?
Shakur. So he just had a fight last weekend. What's your reaction to his performance and maybe some of the backlash he's been receiving because of it?
Yeah, I think that when people are spinning narrative about someone being boring, if you like, then they're going to jump over every performance. You can't really win. And I feel a bit for Shakur because he's a one-man band. He's Shakur against the world. Like, he has no promotional vehicle behind him. He has no promotional support. He has no mouthpiece. He has no spokesperson. It's just him putting out fires and fighting wars on Twitter.
In the high-stakes world of boxing, where promotional backing can be the difference between a fighter's meteoric rise and a stalled career, Shakur Stevenson's status as a free agent is shaping up to be a pivotal and questionable factor in his journey.
Yeah, and obviously he's a free agent right now, like you just referenced. He turned down $15 million, reportedly, from Top Rank. Have you guys started any kind of conversation or negotiations or anything like that?
No, not yet. No. I mean, look, we do things a little bit differently to some people in the respect of a lot of these promotional companies like to tie you down for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Could be a 1-fight deal, could be a 2-fight deal, could be a 3-fight deal, could be a 5-fight deal. It's got to work for us as well as for Shakur. So, what I also don't want to do is bring a talent like that on board and not be able to deliver the fights for him. That's why I like the Zepeda fight, because I think it's a fight that's achievable with the Zone and with Golden Boy, and I think it's a great fight as well. So that'll be the first port of call, if you like. Fights like Tank, fights like, maybe moving up and fighting Teofimo. Who knows if those fights are achievable, but the risk for Shakur now is not getting those fights. So free agency, as we've seen in the past, sometimes sounds like a good idea, can occasionally be a disaster, but, we'll see.
The absence of a strong promotional network could limit his opportunities, making it harder to negotiate high-stakes matchups and build his brand. More importantly, this lack of support may be hindering his chances to access the fights that could properly showcase his peak potential and fully capitalize on his skills. The right promotional support could not only facilitate marquee matchups against top contenders like Vasily Lomachenko or Tank Davis, but also help in positioning Stevenson as a more prominent and marketable figure in boxing.
So you're clearly excited at the potential of landing Shakur.
Yeah,
Do you think there's a damage control or public perception challenge that you'll have to get ahead of?
You can spin whatever narrative you want to spin. He's been fighting a one-man war because he's got no one by his side. He's got no mouthpiece, he's got no megaphone, he's got no promotional company that are out there, a machine pumping him 24/7. He's doing it on his own on Twitter, which actually needs to step back from, because you're never going to win that fight. Do you know what I mean? He's putting out fires, he's fighting battles, he's going at him, and that's fine. He's done a good job. Everyone's talking about him. Now time to step back. This next decision that he'll make will be a very important one for his career.
And that's a wrap on today's video. Shakur Stevenson's journey to shake off the Snoozefestking label is not without its hurdles, but with his incredible skill set and a few strategic adjustments, he has the potential to redefine himself and prove the doubters wrong. But what do you think? Can Shakur Stevenson harness the rapid-fire energy of his recent social media retaliation and transfer it to the ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tap Gloves Official for more in-depth analysis and updates on your favorite fighters. Thanks for watching.